Hello, I'm Kris Ripper. This is Ripper's Rambles. I think it's number 85, but I could always be wrong. Today I want to talk a little bit about the state of going through life while being continually triggered by shit that is happening around you. In this case, I'm using the word triggered to mean that there are things in your environment that are avoidable-ish, but not completely avoidable, that are bringing up things for you that you would really rather not be thinking about or reliving at this particular moment in time. I think that triggered is a word that's used in a lot of different ways, so I just wanted to let you know how I will be using it in this video. I've actually taken notes. I know, rare. In the last week or so, I have had so many conversations with people who are really freaking out, basically. And that's not, there's no universal definition of freaking out. Some people freak out very loudly and they do Twitter threads and they're all over Facebook posting shit and talking to people, and that's how they freak out. Some people freak out very, very quietly, and they go through their day as if it's a normal day, as if they are functioning perfectly well, and internally they are completely losing it all the time. I am sometimes both of those people. There may be other categories. Those are the two I see most frequently. I really want, I guess, more than anything with this video, to promote the idea that a lot of us, almost all of us, are kind of vibrating at this level right now, where it's not safe to look at the news, it's not safe to have conversations with people because you don't know what the hell is going to come from that. For me personally, it feels very unsafe to even bring up things like the Kavanaugh hearings and like the allegations against him, because I don't want to trigger other people, and I might be in the mood to talk about it in a sort of, my understanding of Law 101 kind of sense, while someone else is just like needs to have a total crying jag over the entire thing, or vice versa. Like, it's just really feels unsafe right now to have conversations about the world, and that's just this one isolated thing that's happening in America, without even getting into the whole rest of the world, or really the whole rest of America. What the hell is even happening? We are living right now in the flashback of the dystopian novel where it explains how everything got fucked up. That's what this feels like. We are in that flashback and we can't get out. I'm going to get real with you for a moment. I was raped, and if my rapist were up for the Supreme Court, nominated and in hearings, and it seemed very, very likely that that person would be the deciding conservative vote on many, many decisions for the rest of their life, I would not do what Dr. Ford is doing. I don't have anything approaching the courage to do what Dr. Ford has done. That is amazing to me. I absolutely honor the risk that she's taking and the shit she's getting for it, and she knew going in, because that's what everybody gets when they do this. And I just really wanted to take a moment and say that I deeply, deeply admire everyone who comes forward in cases like this, in cases nothing like this, just everyone who comes forward. I really admire you, because like that shit is beyond me. And I know that's being said, and I think we need to keep saying it because it's a big fucking deal. Apart from that, Jesus God, like, there are no answers to this. I think we all already know that. Whatever's going to happen, I know people are making phone calls with the hearing specifically, but like in general, whatever's going to happen in the world, we can all play our role, but we all have to also recognize that we are individuals, we are people, and we need each other's support. Um, I struggle so much with feeling like I am burdening the people who love me when I reach out to them. But like now is the time to reach out. Now is the time to be open to that. Now is the time to practice self-compassion, a thing that I am terrible at, but believe in sort of theoretically that the world would be a much better place if there was more self-compassion in it and more compassion for others, but some of that begins at home, and man, it's a fucking struggle. So really the takeaway, because I mean nobody ever watches these videos, so I don't usually have a takeaway, but if you were going to take something away, do what you need to do to get by. That's it. If that's watching Twitter obsessively because you cannot take another fucking surprise that you didn't see coming, do it. If that's hiding the fuck away from the news because you just can't read another word of it, do that. If that's only consuming news told to you by comedians, which is my personal favorite way to consume the news, do that and laugh as much as you can. Wring that shit out of anything you can wring it out of, because we need laughter. Sometimes we need very, very dark laughter. These are those times. That is all I have. I have no solutions. There are no solutions. But we're all in this together. And man, maybe today is not the day. I had hoped briefly that this would be the time, but maybe it isn't. Maybe the next time that some rich white man is accused of some fucked up shit, we will be less worried about ruining his life and more worried about the lives of his victims and the lives of the people who he's going to impact over the next God only knows how many years of making Supreme Court decisions. Maybe next time that will be our priority. We can only hope. There you have it. I don't fucking know, y'all, but if you figure it out, let me know. I'm Kris Ripper. I'm gonna sign off. Bye.